talk to us a little bit about, what you would do should you get in the office and why someone might want to vote for you.
Okay, I'm not going reinvent the wheel in pitching the whole progressive spiel. Whatever you heard before, and again, I'm all about it. But here's something you haven't heard, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare yourselves. This is going to be a big shocker. Congress is in session typically half a year. Okay, that leaves a big chunk of time where these guys pretty much are, not doing their job. All right, to ensure the passage of a progressive agenda, any bills that are introduced to Congress that are being tabled and potentially are going to die while Congress isn't in session, what I would do as a member of Congress, I would go from town to town, district by district, and I would do my best to enlighten the constituents of other districts who the representatives are, not who they are, but what they're doing, their activity, why they're against Medicare for all, for example, or public, fully federally funded public education. I would do my best to get these guys out of office. I would expose them. I would sabotage their political careers. We're talking about guys who have been there like, 5 cycles, 10 cycles, 12 cycles, whatever, 20 years in office. Guys that have no drive whatsoever at fulfilling and serving the public purpose. I would make it my business when we're not in session, right? We're still being paid to just expose these guys. Go on the radio, go on talk shows, go in the media, do town halls, and try to inject progressive ideas into the conversation and maybe help other candidates, I suppose, that are fully embracing progressivism. So I would try to, from the outside, I guess, refit Congress in my own unique way. Because you figure half the year, what are we going to do? Sit around? No. I'm not going to wait for another election cycle to come about to then change the conversation or have this conversation. It would be throughout the entire year, throughout the entire time I'm in Congress. When I'm not on the floor, I'm talking to the people. When I'm not drafting a bill or co-sponsoring a bill, I am front line and center talking to people, regardless of what district they're in, just to make sure that we get the service we need from our government. So I guess that's it. I implore you to vote for me. I'm up against a career politician, the equivalent of Joe Crowley, I suppose, in Maryland. He's pro-surveillance state. He's pro-war. He's not pro-healthcare, at least not universal healthcare. He wants to refit the Affordable Care Act. I mean, there's a laundry list. If you go to my website, guyforcongress.us, you'll see a section like critical analysis of Dutch Ruppersberger. You'll see the one debate that I was in, that I was allowed to be in. And thank you to the League of Women's Voters. And that's about it. And just, vote with your conscience. Try not to say tribal in your mind of your allegiance to any particular party.